welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Meri Elle, and I am back with another video. Before I actually begin with today's video, I want to say I'm so sorry that I have not been active for like almost 3 months, and that is because I had a 2011 MacBook Air. It literally would not open iMovie. It wouldn't do anything because it was so old, and the softwares weren't compatible with it, so I had a lot of editing issues and uploading issues. But I got a new computer, so it's a 2019 MacBook Air. It's so nice. It has Touch ID. I'm so happy that I have it. So now I should be consistent. So if you have not already noticed, today's video is about anxiety. That is something that I've actually been struggling with for a very long time, which some people may not know. And I think pretty much anybody can get anxiety, honestly. It's just something that could happen. I mean, your mental health is so important. So I just thought I should talk about an issue that I've struggled with, and hopefully I can help someone out there too. Before I begin, if you have not done so already, go ahead and hit that subscribe button down below. Subscribe to my channel, and I'll give you a second to do that. And then go ahead and follow my Instagram and my Twitter, even though I don't get on Twitter, but just go ahead and follow me just in case. Alright, so I'm just going to give you guys 3 tips that worked for me. Also a disclaimer. These are what have worked in my experience. I am not a mental health professional or anything like that. So these are what have worked for me. I can't guarantee that they will work for you or anyone else. So first, I thought it would be good to define anxiety. So anxiety is a feeling of worry, nervousness, or unease, typically about an imminent event or something with an uncertain outcome, which is, I think, something that we all get. I have really bad separation anxiety, so when someone close to me kind of goes far away, for the first day especially, but for the first like week to month, it's really hard for me because I get really attached to people. So it can be pretty toxic too. I think that's a really toxic trait that a lot of us can have, but you know, we work through it. We're young and life is about growing, so that is great. So the first tip that I think has worked for me very well is talking to someone, whether that be a professional or someone that you're close to that you trust. I do recommend talking to a professional like a mental health counselor or a therapist. They're really good, but I know that they can be kind of expensive. So if that's not, you know, something that you can do, which is totally understandable because I've like only done it once, talk to somebody that you trust, is someone that you know will be there for you and can kind of help you throughout your process. Just tell them your feelings, your emotions, what you're going through, and also listen to them, because people give really good advice. We have 2 ears and 1 mouth, and I'm always told that listening is much more important than talking, and sometimes I talk more than I listen, which I think most of us do. So definitely talk to someone. It'll help you feel better, and you could learn a lot of new things, or you could get great advice from someone that you thought you may not have had in the past. And also surrounding yourself with people really helps, from what I've noticed, especially for myself. The second thing that has helped me a lot, that I hope would help someone else out there, is journaling or writing your thoughts, your emotions, what you're going through. I don't journal every day just because I feel like I have so much going on, but I do journal at least 2 to 3 times a week. And I talk about my days. I talk about important things that have happened during that week in my life, things that are going very well, things that may not be going so well. It helps me release my emotions. It helps me release my feelings. It makes me feel like I have a lot of weight lifted off my shoulders. And also, what I think it helps a lot with is letting go of what you're going through on a piece of paper, because sometimes I feel like we can talk to, especially like someone that may be super close to us, we can talk to them so much that I feel like we're beating it in their head, like, this is how I feel, this is how I feel every day. Sometimes I find it very helpful for me to write down what I'm feeling or what I'm going through, so I don't have to constantly be like, I feel sad today, or I feel anxious today, because I feel like I'm constantly doing that. And again, that can be so toxic. And the third thing that I have found to help me is restructuring my mind. Definitely restructuring your mind. So one thing that I've been doing for like the past month that's really been helping is every weekday, and when I'm in the car, I listen to motivational speakers and motivational speeches, and then on weekends I'll listen to music. So it's kind of like releasing myself, and that's helped a lot. I listen to a lot of successful people. I try to surround myself with people who are there for me, who genuinely care about me, that'll make me feel better. I try to keep a positive attitude, and especially with the motivational speeches, I listen to them especially in the morning. It changes my whole perspective during my day, changes my entire attitude. It just makes me feel better about myself. I continue to stay productive and work on things that I want to work on for my future, which help me stay on track. And an idle mind is the devil's playground, like they say, but an idle mind also makes you even more anxious, because you're constantly sitting there thinking, and you're like worrying, and you're like, oh, what's gonna happen, blah, blah, blah. But if you're constantly, you know, being productive, you're listening to these positive speeches, you're journaling, you're talking to people, you're surrounding yourself with people, you don't really have time to be that anxious, because you're constantly doing something. So that has really, really, really helped me. And just, your mind is so powerful. The first 20 minutes when you wake up of like your morning are when your mind is working at its highest peak. So those first 20 minutes of your day, spend it listening to something positive, and I'm pretty sure your days will really change, and so will your perspective on life in general. So that's my spiel on that. But I hope that this helped you guys in some sort of way or fashion. It really has helped me. And like I said, I'm not a professional. I'm not a mental health counselor. These are in my experience. They've really, really helped me. Honestly, I've seen myself change. So hopefully these tips can help you change as well. And if you guys have any like opinions, or if you have any other tips that help you or you think could help me, go ahead and comment down below and let me know. I'd love to hear from you guys. Go ahead and like this video, and give me a thumbs up, and go ahead and hit that subscribe button down below if you have not done so already. And I am already working on my next video, which I'm kind of excited about, so stay tuned, because I am going to be so consistent. Anyways, thank you guys for watching my video. I will see you next time.